George, you'll be happy to know, oh, and Cully, it's
Gets
no
the Guinness
longer,
going.
it's no longer a treble. I know it
It
never
was
was for
never a
you.
treble.
There's,
It was
there's, there's
never
no
a treble,
longer,
but
there's
now
no
it's
longer,
definitely not.
there's no longer three trophies, potentially two, may even
Up
be
the Geordies.
Come on, the
one,
Geordies.
may
Yeah.
even be, may even be one after this weekend. But um, we hit the post
Go
twice.
on.
PSG,
Mate, no, PSG dominated both legs. Allison made ridiculous saves in both legs, and the best team won. I don't want to hear we at the post twice. I don't, because you were offside as well. I know you
no,
when
no,
you're
that was for
offside
the
for one of
goal.
those
It
anyway. Are
doesn't
you
That was for
matter.
the,
excluding that?
yeah.
It doesn't matter. And you were dominated. You were dominated, and you know
No,
you
I
were
agree.
dominated.
Over the two legs, the best team won. Dembele is a different class, right?
Oh, that PSG team's
And that
quality is
PSG team
so good.
could go all the way. It's probably
I'll
one
be
of the best
honest.
PSG teams there right now.
Yeah.
For me, like this PSG team is actually really good to watch.
Oh,
Like,
it's phenomenal.
like when they had Mbappe and Messi or whatever, I never enjoyed watching them like I did last night.
Yeah.
They were brilliant to watch. Like the movement, the energy, the way they play, like the way they
Yeah.
play. It's actually really enjoyable to watch them play. And that Mendes had Salah in his little pocket,
Like the last game as well. He was
like the
phenomenal
last
in the last
game. Like
game.
Salah's quiet as anything,
Yeah.
and Dembele outstanding. I mean, he's got 25 goals in just over 2 months, right? And then
Yeah.
the other guy I really liked, I'll ruin his name. Like the midfield was brilliant, but the one that came on, that
Do
Due,
it.
He had
Oh, what a
what
player.
a
he had quite a
player
few
he
shots.
looked
What
like.
a
All of
player.
them were so close to
Yeah. I
Burnley.
remember, I remember the first time I really watched this PSG team was versus City. And in the first half, they played City off the park, destroyed them, and it was 0-0 at half time. I remember saying, oh, this PSG team, they're playing
Yeah,
so well. And then City went 1-0 up, PSG came back and won the game. And that Doué in that game as well, him, Bacola, and Dembele. Also, you've got, I'm not even going to attempt to say his name, Kravatsky, whatever it is.
Yeah,
the
Uh,
George Best.
yeah.
it's just
He's a lovely
it,
player.
Cravata Donna or whatever they call him.
Cravat.
The players they have, the way they play as a team. I think Enrique is a very underrated manager. I think he's one of the best in the business, really, and he's got them playing. They play so much better without the likes
But
of
the,
Neymar and
the thing
Mbappe
I
there.
love in an era where systems overrun come before everything, they look like they played with a certain freedom, right? And that creativity of movement it's not
Yeah,
it didn't look like it's drilled into them. It looked like players expressing themselves,
Yeah, do you know
yeah,
and
what? They
it
tore us
was
apart.
so
Going down
enjoyable to
through the
watch.
middle, they absolutely tore us apart, and it's it was a shame to watch it against us. But exactly what you said, George, against PSG, against Man City, we're a different class, and that's where it was worrying to know
and
that. Got
and also, let's not forget, I mean, Liverpool have never lost in the Champions League when they've won the first leg, right? And also winning a penalty shootout at Anfield, because of the
mm,
Anfield European night thing and all that. And they were amazing, and they've got the keeper to save the penalties, right? But we
yeah.
have to mention him, you know, Nunes.
I knew you were going to say that.
How,
I
how,
knew it.
how
I was
many how
waiting
many
for
of
it.
us knew how
What a
many of us knew
surprise!
he was going to miss?
And do you
Yeah,
know,
what a surprise!
it's and the thing is, the weight was on him right there. It's both scored, he misses, then we miss.
You must have, as he was walking up, you mustn't have fancied him
No,
as a Liverpool fan. Yeah,
not really.
the
He
confidence has
always
gone in
got
him. I think. I think
yeah.
unfortunately, he's had patches where he's been all right, but that was 85 million. That wasn't necessarily the best money. Liverpool have done some great business. Don't get me wrong, but that was 85 million that I don't think Liverpool spent very wisely.
No,
Um, and I think they might cut their losses with him in the summer. To be honest.
potentially, but at the same time, it's all gone quiet with Trent, Salah, Van Dijk. Van Dijk's
Trent's
just
got
gone.
the Real Madrid offer. That's apparently been confirmed today again.
I mean,
Salah will
he's got
probably
the
go
offer, but
Saudi, and
I,
Van Dijk, he might not even stay.
I don't think he improves the Real Madrid side.
What, Trent?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
Trent is playing in that La Liga where you don't. Real Madrid probably need one defender to
The
cover
freedom.
most of the attacks. He
Freedom
would be
he'll
the
have.
freedom he'd have. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be unbelievable. I
that'll be.
think.
He'll
Yeah,
get,
but
he'll get goals and assists there a lot.
yeah. Getting back to the game though, I think PSG. PSG really, I think they've got a great shot at this tournament. And normally I hate PSG, don't want them to win it at all because I don't like the team. But I actually really like this team. I like the way they play. As Kuli says, whilst I do think that Enrique's got a great system with them, he allows his attackers to play with freedom as well, which is nice to see. They're not just forced to hug the wings. They've got flary players. That duo is just such a throwback to sort of your
No,
old
that's what I
skillful
mean. There's
players.
almost like watching it yesterday, especially when he came on. There was almost, it was going to sound funny. It was romantic to see him like
Yeah.
just trying stuff and not just going one side. He was going, but there was creativity there, and it really brought home how much like this era is missing it. Like these three
massively.
players.
Mm.
Like
this era is about sellers, output merchants.
Yeah,
and we don't have
XG
which is
and all these stats and shit like
which
that.
is really important. But seeing a bit of flair and a bit of skill, a bit of creativity, a bit of intuition,
that type of magic.
Thanks. On that note,
a bit of Zola.
bye.